The situation being described around Keith Urban, his daughter Sunday Rose Kidman Urban, and Nicole Kidman paints a picture that feels emotionally heavy, but it's important to read it with a bit of distance from the drama. On the surface, Sunday Rose's interview with Elle Australia leans strongly towards celebrating her mother. That's not entirely surprising. Nicole has been directly involved in shaping her early exposure to the creative world, taking her to photo shoots, guiding her interest in modeling, and offering practical advice. In interviews, especially early in a young person's career, it's common to highlight the parent most connected to that specific path. The absence of Keith's name, though, is what triggered the headlines. Reports claiming he is heartbroken or numb largely come from unnamed sources cited in outlets like New Idea and Woman's Day, publications known more for emotional storytelling than confirmed inside access. That doesn't mean his feelings aren't real, but it does mean we should be cautious about treating those claims as fact. What adds weight to the narrative is the broader context, the reported separation and divorce between Keith and Nicole after nearly 2 decades, and the custody arrangement that sees the daughters spending significantly more time with their mother. When a parent is physically less present, even for logistical reasons, it can naturally affect how often they're mentioned in day-to-day conversations or interviews. Still, one interview doesn't define a relationship. Public silence doesn't always equal personal distance. Family dynamics, especially after a separation, are layered, evolving, and often far more private than headlines suggest. What is clear from past interviews, like Keith's conversation with ABC News, is how deeply he values being a father. That kind of connection doesn't just disappear because of one perceived snub. If anything, this moment says more about media framing than it does about the actual bond between a father and daughter.